I want to briefly talk about one of the reasons why I've been doing these videos. A lot of it has to do with my childhood and what I've learned from it. As a person with autism and ADHD, my childhood was a struggle. Now, I'm not going to say my childhood was bad. I did have some good memories. I do have some memories that I cherish, and I did have happy moments. However, as a kid, I think my childhood was harder overall compared to most kids. I like feeling different and feeling like an alien sometimes. However, as a child, that was hard. This used to give me low self-esteem. On top of that, I was often unhappy and on some occasions was depressed. On top of that, it's hard being a neurodiverse person, such as a person with autism and ADHD, trying to fit in a world built more for NTs. It was hard for me to fit in and make friends, especially when I was in high school. I also struggled academically because I have short-term memory. I struggle with multitasking, slow processing speed, and I also had ADHD, which makes it hard for me to pay attention. This made studying really hard in passing classes and understanding what people were talking about. I was always the last one to finish exams. I always felt burned out and I struggle with emotional regulation. I also struggle with sensory processing, sensitivity to light, sounds, and clothes. And then I always had breaks because I would feel burned out. And then on top of that, I struggle with childhood trauma, which within itself can be challenging for anyone. Now, I am not saying this because I want you to feel bad about my struggles that I had in childhood. And I'm also not trying to make autism and ADHD to sound worse than it really is. I'm sharing some of the darkness in my past to let you know that whatever you struggle with, things can get better. I was inspired to be a happier person, and so I learned everything I possibly could to learn how to be happier, learn to feel more inner peace, learn how to control your emotions better, and have overall peace and happiness. So I did as much research as I possibly could, and I did it for years and years and years, just constantly doing as much research as I possibly could. The total amount of hours that I've researched all this, I can't even comprehend. But all that time was worth it, and I'm thankful that I've done that because I am a happier person and I've learned a lot. And everything I've learned has helped me. And so the reason why I'm doing these videos is because I want to share what I've learned so I can help you. It may have taken a ton of work for me to get to where I'm at. However, I just want to let you know you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There's so much more good resources out there to help those that struggle with specific areas in autism and ADHD, and it's so wonderful. Constantly there's new information that's right at your fingertips. So many good YouTubers out there, there's so many good resources. There's so many people who have lived through the same experiences that you have, and they're there to want to help you and have great information. If you find my information helpful, then that's awesome. But if you don't find my information helpful, that's fine too. I want you to find whatever you find is helpful to you because it's out there. And as long as I live, I'm going to keep continuing to learn how to cope with my autism, ADHD, and even find ways to cope with emotions and continue to strive to be a happier, more peaceful person and continue to share what I've learned with you. If you found some of my videos helpful so far, please stick around because I'm going to continue to make more videos.